through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the 29, Goff. A quick throw, but incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Goff now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They run. It's Williams. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. In the NFL in 2020, only Derrick Henry had more yards after contact than Dalvin Cook, and runs like we just saw. That's why. Cousins will try and throw. That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Gone. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
Open man is Quintez Cephus.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really upset.
There he goes, left side. The 40, 30. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Johnson's got it complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Play action now. Cousins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that is incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Flushed out right. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. On first down, Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Now Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Now Goff. It's Williams on the catch. Touchdown! Jamal Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat.
And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Lions have recovered.
So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Vikings pick up the football. The big fella. He's at the 40. The 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Not the first down play they wanted by any stretch of the imagination. An absolutely huge loss on the sack. After the sack on first down, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
3rd and goal for Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal, pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. There he goes, right side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Being chased out left. Williams brings it in. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff finding Williams once more. Complete. Room here to run.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Staff Point, when you head to see some talent trees make you select a path to
The Lions on the clock now. What direction will they go? Okay, here we go. The Vikings on the clock now. It's the Bills now on the clock. Okay, the Giants up now. They're on the clock. Okay, next up, it's the Broncos on the clock. The Panthers now on the clock. All right, on the clock now, the Lions. All right, next up, the Titans are on the clock. The Vikings are on the clock now. What direction will they go? It's the Lions now on the clock. All right, it's now the Vikings' turn. They're up. Okay, it's the Bills now on the clock. Okay, it's the Lions now on the clock. And now on the clock, it's the Vikings. All right, on the clock now, the Bills. The Vikings are now on the clock. The Bills on the clock now. What direction will they go? The Lions on the clock now. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Lions on the clock now. What direction will they go? Okay, here we go. The Vikings on the clock now. The Bills are now on the clock. The Vikings are on the clock now. What direction will they go? All right, it's the Eagles now on the clock. All right, on the clock now, the Lions. The Packers are now on the clock.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put it
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, nice move.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. It's complete right side to Benjamin. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ben Gideon came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mariota got his man complete over the middle. That's McCoy. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Throwing, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now...
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. LeSean McCoy, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Mariota will look to throw. It's complete, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And now the rookie's free. He will score. Touchdown, Lions. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Mariota. And right away he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions touchdown. Hunter Bryant, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
1st down, Mariota. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go with McCoy. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. LeSean McCoy unable to get to the marker. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Stays on his feet. And some room to roam now. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick steps away to his left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off with great anticipation.
And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Mariota to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, way to take it. Way to take that.
After one, our score, 12-6.
Lions 12, Vikings 6.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
42 yards on the ground for him so far.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Donald Parham
There to make the grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
6. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. LaShawn McCoy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Drops this one off to McCoy underneath.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Mariota. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin there to make the grab. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And how about this decision? Tie game 1st half, but here's an onside kick. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the keeper. To throw, Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Colin Kaepernick. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. On play action, Mariota rolling to his left.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
And he is... Out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call from the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he will score. Touchdown. LeSean McCoy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. Mariota. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Kaepernick going to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.Y. Hilton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And this one is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
And one more time, here's Kirk.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
10th carry now for McCoy. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Throwing, Mariota. Flushed out right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick going up top. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. To throw, it's Kaepernick.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
40 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Play action now. Mariota. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jabal Sheard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jabal Sheard in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Mariota. And the pressure gets to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing it?
Touchdown, Vikings! A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep him out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Hercules Mataafa.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now a play fake. Kaepernick steps away. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Donald Parham
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. To throw is Kaepernick. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seibert now to kick this thing away.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 15.
And the Lions are right back in this football game.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 48, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. When he went on the move there and started to roll it out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try the right side with McCoy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw is Mariota. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Vikings have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Mariota will look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because he had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Ray McCloud. 30 yards.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
There we go now as they will again try for 2. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. That's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you. Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week. How did that not connect? That's one of the rare deep balls he hasn't hit so far. 5 touchdowns already, and you see he's still airing it out. I wonder if he's getting run plays that are sent in, and he's switching them to deep passes.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. To throw, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for 1st downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback gets a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
2nd and 10.
Now Mariota. He finds McCoy. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, it's Mariota. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jabal Sheard, his 2nd sack of the night.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
And he's going to go down again. Jabal Sheard in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Eluding the pressure right. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Mariota. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Kaepernick now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Quick slant caught by Kirk.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Escaping the pressure right. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Mariota here to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Here's Benjamin with a catch. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, no shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking deep for Hilton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability. These players are on the last year of their contract.